The purpose of this presentation is to give motor carriers and owner-operators an idea of what fuel records must be retained and what qualifies as an acceptable receipt under the International Fuel Tax Agreement, or IFTA. The licensee must maintain complete records of all motor fuel purchased, received, and used in the conduct of its business. Separate totals must be compiled for each fuel type. Retail fuel purchases and bulk fuel purchases are to be accounted for separately. Bulk fuel records are covered in another presentation. Reefer fuel and diesel exhaust fluid, or DEF, are not included in the number of gallons purchased. Retail purchases must be supported by a receipt or invoice, credit card receipt, or automated vendor-generated invoice. Receipts that have been altered are not accepted for tax-paid credits unless the licensee can demonstrate the receipt is valid. Receipts for fuel purchases must identify the vehicle by plate or unit number or other licensee identifier, as distance traveled and fuel consumption may be reported only for vehicles identified as part of a licensee's operation. An acceptable receipt or invoice must include, but is not limited to, the following: date of purchase, seller's name and address, number of gallons purchased, fuel type, price per gallon and total amount of sale, unit numbers, and purchaser's name. Fuel purchased under the International Fuel Tax Agreement must be reported quarterly. When filing quarterly returns, fuel that is not supported by a receipt should not be claimed for jurisdiction credit, but should be included in the total fuel formula for correct MPG calculation. The International Fuel Tax Agreement requires licensees to keep fuel receipts for 4 years from the due date of the quarterly return. This is a sample trip sheet. You can find a copy located on our website via the link provided. This is an example of a trip that starts in Madison, Wisconsin, and goes to Los Angeles, California. The fuel that was purchased is listed on the trip sheet and includes the number of gallons purchased as well as the seller's name and address. The International Fuel Tax Agreement requires distance and fuel summaries noting distance traveled and fuel obtained in each jurisdiction to be summarized monthly and quarterly. This is an example of a monthly fleet mileage and fuel summary. It is located on our website via the link posted. Please remember to keep fuel receipts. It is not enough to just write them down on a trip sheet or the summary sheet. We are here to help. You can contact us at 608-264-7239 or at irp-ifta@dot.wi.gov. Thank you for watching.